Good afternoon. My name is Scott Rutherford, Chief Strategic Officer at T3Lab.com. Welcome to today's recap and look ahead.
观众朋友们，大家好，欢迎您收看最新一期的直击美股栏目，我是贝赛宁，现在在纽约向您问好。首先，让我们来看一下美股大盘在今天的一个整体走势。那么，在昨天标普500指数是刷新了历史纪录高位之后，今天美股三大股指是继续高开高走，涨势不减。那么一些利好的经济数据以及美国的这个主权债券收益率仍然处于历史低位，这点令更多的投资者现在是继续涌入美国股市。目前市场的这个风险投资偏好是得到了进一步的提振，金融板块今天是领涨大盘。那么多位联储官员在周二也是发表了讲话，包括圣路易斯联储主席布拉德，他就表示美联储的利率前景无需改变，并且坚持在可预见的未来，美国仅需要加息一次这么一个观点。美铝是在昨天盘后以一份好于预期的这个业绩是拉开了财报季的序幕，并给投资人更多信心。美股在创出这个年内新高之后，或许还有更多的上涨空间。那么，作为传统意义上这个打头阵的发布财报的公司，美铝的业绩对于大盘的走势是具有指标性的意义。好，那么关于美股市场的更多消息，让我们来听一下张颖为我们带来的独家点评。So the Dow reached a milestone today, and the S&P is at all-time highs. But are you worried that these levels are overbought?
Oh, the oscillator that I do follow hit plus 80. I haven't seen it hit plus 80 all year, I don't think in years. So whenever that happens, you got to be a little cautious short term. Long term, does it look like the S&P cash can get to 2200, 2240 at some point this year? Yes. But short term, if you look at the chart here of the S&P cash, look at the size of the move we just had. So it is good to see it break above the prior highs, okay, but look where it also came from post-Brexit. So, we talked about entering strategically. So for me, I feel like I got the bulk of my longs, on this little reversal day. What's a red dog reversal? It takes out a prior low, engulfs the moving averages and holds it, finds support and goes. So this was your day to get long. When the hot jobs report came out, this was your next step to get longer, and now you just got paid. So here you are, extended from the 8-day, extended from the 21-day. So at this moment, if you did not buy during this process, I feel like if you do, if you bought today, you might have to just be a little careful of a little bit of a pullback, because sometimes you retest levels that you break above.
Do you think it's time for sector rotation, especially if we look at, say, oil?
Well, a lot of people were saying, oh, oil has been a laggard, oil didn't bounce, while the market went to highs, then all of a sudden oil was up today. So you take advantage of that type of move. So what we discussed in the Morning Call Express is maybe buying the XLE to play catch up. If you look at the XLE was nice and tight, okay? And finally it had a nice move. So it wasn't extended like I just showed you the spiders or the S&P cash. It already had a big move. This did not. This is just leaving a nice pennant type pattern. And, to me, it looks like it's going to take this out. And, XLE could hit as high as here. So the sector rotation, I think, has been, pretty unbelievable, actually. And, each few days, maybe there's a spot to go where you can create alpha. And today, it was going into the oil patch that I still think, could see higher prices, especially in the XLE.
Now, NASDAQ did erase its 2016 losses, but look at Amazon today. Amazon closed a little bit lower, even after the Prime Day event. Does that mean it's time to maybe take a little breather?
A breather would be nice. Last week I talked about, can the NASDAQ play catch up? Can we get some relative strength? Right. So when the market wants to go up, the NASDAQ could play along, because we love it when technology is strong. So Amazon was below 700, hit 755. That's why in the morning call today, I said you might want to look to fade Amazon, not chase it. And if you look here at Amazon, not saying it's game over, but if you're a trader, the last thing you want to do is buy a stock like Amazon up 5 this morning and then have it go down 10, which it was. All right, the strategic buy was when we talked about it here at 721, or when it took out all-time highs here at 731. So up here, up 5 at 755 into an event, sometimes they sell it. But at this point, it still looks fine. It still held the 8-day, but it could use some time. And if you look at the Qs, the right time to be in the Qs was here, okay, when you had this nice inside range, when it took back the 50 and the 200-day and cleared this pivot. Now all the way up here, extended, I would not be looking just to buy the technology today. I think let this come in and let money rotate and wait for a better entry.
Now, Alcoa kicked off in the latest earnings season. What are the companies that you will pay more attention to?
Well, we've been trying to find a trade in US Steel and in FCX. And guys on the VTF saw me buy FCX yesterday, and look at this move. So it just shows you there could be patterns that trigger. And this one looks really good. This actually took out this channel. It's been in the channel for 4 months, closed strong, and look at it. This looks like it's going to head north of 14, and this has come all the way in from in the 30s and the 40s actually. So here's a nice day on volume. So you can look for stocks like that. Alcoa's earnings helped the material sector.
Great. Well, that's all the time we have for today, and we'll carry on tomorrow.
Yes, we always do. We'll try and find the setups and what can make you money while keeping you safe.
好，感谢您收看本期的直接美股栏目，我是贝赛宁，我们下期节目再见。